Hello everyone. The last of the protests for this race. So again, still at Daytona in the IMSA series of last Thursday. This video is very short. So we're gonna take a look at it. 1/4 of the speed. So this twisty bit here is one of the tightest places of the track. I'm sure you guys have run thousands of laps here. So the normal racing line would be to cut across here, so a bit on the curbing. The Porsche wasn't doing so well on the curbs, and then this yellow curb here as well was a little bit high. So the GTP does want to make the pass here, much faster car, so this prototype there. What I'm looking for here are, first, we are asking slower class drivers to be predictable, and for the faster class drivers, we are asking them to be patient and to make a clean pass. Here I'm a little bit torn because I see two things. First, this Porsche here has a clear way in front, does not move, does not stay on his normal racing line, seeing that there is a GTP here. But, you know, 2 or 3 seconds afterwards, or maybe 1 second after, starts turning into the normal racing line where there's a GTP there. So I get why there's a contact. If we're looking at Steven here in the GTP, there's not much space. Gets on the curb and slides a little bit, so is not able to keep it, you know, to the left. But space was very limited. Alright, so let's go top view. I'm a little bit torn because it is on the GTP driver to, you know, pass safely. But at some point, the GT3s, so the slower class car, should leave enough space, you know, and be predictable. And here I can see how these were a little bit mixed signals. And by the way, we were caught, my team and I were caught doing the very same thing in GT3s, and we got hit as well. Suspension broke and stuff, so I'm assuming that's something that happened there. So I think there's some responsibility for the Porsche to have squeezed, you know, looking at the angle of the car here, it's kind of squeezing the GTP, but there is also some space, so GTP should be able to pass, but, you know, probably with the high speeds and the yellow curbing doesn't help much to do that. And we can see that he was fully on it, but then drove a little bit wide. And by looking at the trajectory of the GTP, I mean, here it's clear that he was maybe a bit carrying too much speed, did not lift enough. So what would be the best? Probably this car here, just lift a little bit and keep turning right to leave enough space for the GTP to pass, and then tucking in behind for the next corner. So again, it's easy for me to say. I'm looking at this at 1/4 of the speed, replaying over and over. But I'm not saying that the GT3 is totally at fault there. There's definitely some responsibility to the GTP. So it's pretty much it for this incident. We're gonna have to discuss. But yeah, this is not an easy one where there's some mixed responsibility, in my opinion. Alright, have a nice day, guys.